Hi peeps, welcome to my channel. I'm Janet. Today we're going to be doing a 15-minute beginner's Pilates class. Now if you've just started doing Pilates or want to see and get a taster of what it feels like, this is a great fundamental class to get started with. This class is perfect if you are new to Pilates or you are just feeling a little bit tired today but still want to get a workout in and move that body. I'll be teaching you some fundamental moves that we always use in Pilates, starting with some level 1, level 2 options, and sometimes even taking you up to level 3. Let's get started.
Good news all, today we're going to start on the mat, on the ground, lying back, scooting all the way, hands beside you, legs about 90 degrees bend, and start to come into the little pelvis curls. Make sure you've just got sort of a P underneath your lower back, tummy muscles pulled in. Tuck that pelvis and just lift up. As we're just starting to warm up through the body, it doesn't have to be a very high lift. Just take the bum off the ground. Now, if the back of your legs start to get uncomfortable, feel free to move the feet a bit closer towards you. That gives you a bit more stability. And just like a tennis ball size between the knees. Coming up now a little bit higher. Once your back is starting to feel warm. A bit more of a bridge pose. Exhaling, lift. Inhale, lower down. And just let the knees fall side to side. Just allow that lower back just to release. Arms straight up above. Level 2 is we're going to start to lift the feet off the ground, knees over the hips. And then level 1s, you can keep the feet on the ground. And we're just going to alternate one arm behind next to your ear without that chest flaring, without the change in your lower back. So you don't want to create too much space in that lower back area. Double arms if you can now. Feel free to go back to the step before. Find that your back is starting to arch. You've got 3 more to go. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Hands beside you. Feet on the ground again. We're just going to windshield wipe it again so that your lower back gets that release. Top. Level 1s, you're just going to tap the feet to the ground. Level 2, you're going to extend the legs to 45 degrees for a bit more. Let's go. Alternating, breathe out, come in, breathe out, come in. So always on the exertion. In Pilates, we generally take the breath out. Helps you to empty out the diaphragm and work the core a little bit more. Good. Now double legs. Out and in. So you can do double leg tap or double leg extensions for the next leveling up. Tummy muscles pulled in. Nearly there. Great. Release. Let the knees go side to side again. Arms back up. Level 1s, this is your dead bug. So the legs will stay on the ground, but you're just extending it with the arms buried behind. Level 2, the legs go into tabletop. Alternating legs, tapping the feet and arms. Level 3, the legs go to 45 degrees. Small changes, choose your leveling today. Let's go. So left leg out, right arm back, and then change. Always opposite and leg and arm. Extending behind you. called a dead bug because you look like a bug lying on its back. Good. Second round of this. You've got 4 more to go. 3, 2, 1. And release. Good. Shifting of the hips as usual. Now we're going to come into crunches. Level 1s, you pop the hands behind the thighs. Chin tucks in, breathe out as you lift the head and shoulders. Level 2, your arms are just going to float beside the thighs. Let's go. Breathing out as you extend up. Now if your neck starts to get sore, you do also have the option to pop the hands behind the head for a bit of supporting. Halfway, 4 more to go. 3 more. 2 and 1. Holding still. Make sure your back is now pressing into the mat. Protect your lower back. Make sure you're doing breaths. And release. Windshield wipe again. This always helps just to release your lower back. And then we come all the way up into what we call a tabletop or 4-point kneel. Hands go underneath the shoulders. Knees, see how it's aligned with the hip. Draw the belly into the navel, and you start to alternate one arm up next to your sort of cheek without rocking and rolling the torso. Again, exhale to lift, inhale, drop down. Good. Now alternating the legs. Right leg up, and left leg points. Toes can be pointed, or they can be flexed if you do get sort of pain in the calf or cramps. You do not have to point, as it does sort of aggravate it a little bit more. Great. Now we're going to do both arm and leg, opposite arm and leg together into your full pointer. If that doesn't suit you, feel free to just do the legs or arms today. Got 4 more here. 3, 2, 1 more. Feet together, knees apart, pull back, straight out the wrists if you need to. We're about to do some sideline work, focusing on that glute. So knees bent in front of you, feet in line with your spine behind. Top hand is on the hip or in front if you need to balance. Draw the belly button in. Heels together as you go into planks. Good. Now holding that leg up and extending it, toes flexed in. You're going to bring that foot forward like you're drawing a horizontal line. Doesn't have to go very far depending on your hip range today. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, back into the middle. The leg is just a little bit higher than your hip joint if possible. Almost there. Holding the leg. Now we're going straight up and straight down into a diagonal line. Generally have to pull your belly button a little bit tighter here so that you don't rock and roll through the hips. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there to pulse it out. Good. Nice and quickly. And then hold that tension. Tap, tap. Massage up through that leg. We're going to lie on the chest. Work a little bit of back before we get to the other side. So diamond presses, hands into a diamond shape, forehead resting on the hand, and extend out through the spine there. Keeping the elbows on the ground, that is your level 1. Level 2, your hands glued to the forehead, and as you lift the upper body, your elbows come up. When you're ready, for 8 times. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Nice, relax that upper body, hips maybe swaying a little bit side to side. Hands down, chin down, and we're extending one leg up. Try to see if you can get the thigh off the ground, squeezing your glutes, pulling that stomach into the navel or belly button. Just single leg, so one leg stays on the ground. Level 2s, if you want to try it, 2 legs come up together, thighs come off the ground. Of course, go back to the step before if this is too much for your lower back. Good, holding the legs up there, floating into the air. Now level 1s, you can bring your arms into it, hold up into your diamond press, or lift the hands off the ground if you want a little bit more. Squeezing that body. Protect always your lower back. And release it. Shuffle it out. Pull up. Feet together, knees together, and child's pose it out to counteract any of that bend in your lower back. Alright, we've got the other side of the glutes lying down. Left arm underneath. Same concept, tummy muscles drawn in, knees stacked, heels together, and lift. We've got 4 more to go here. 3, 2, and 1. Holding that leg out straight, toes flexed in. Come forward and back. Swinging your leg with control so that your body doesn't rock. Good, just 2 more to go. 1 more. Holding it in the middle with that leg. And lift up to the diagonal and back down into the middle. Got 4, 3, 2, and 1. That leg is going to stay up there to pulse it out. Only 8 counts. And then let's hold still and give a tap tap to relax. All right, we're nearly done. This is your last little bit. Just planking it out, hands underneath the shoulders, knees back, bum tucks under. My level 1s, you're going to stay on the knees and bring one knee out to the elbow. Level 2s, the same concept except you're just on your toes and coming into that mountain climber. Let's get going. Good, I'm going to start with level 2 here. You can always go level 2, drop down to level 1, or just stay at level 1 today. Just check in how your body's feeling. Good, now hold, elongating out from the crown of the head, and let's go again. Good, you got 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold still, pressing the heels back. We're just holding here for 8. If you need to drop to the knees, of course you can. Otherwise, this is your last activation of the muscles before we go into the stretch. And release. Amazing. Please stick around so we can just do a quick stretch here so that we don't get chunky legs and that we keep our mobility up. This is called thread the needle. Taking your left arm underneath your right, left shoulder and ear to the ground, putting the weight on that shoulder blade. Good. And swap to the other side. Great stretch for the shoulders. leaning back. Coming into a few cat-cows, so lower the belly, tip the chin, and then come into that cat stretch, just to loosen up that spine. Good, pushing that spine up to the roof. Amazing, good job all. Thank you so much, did great.
Thank you so much for working out with me today. If you have enjoyed the class, I would really love it if you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe, as it will really help my small channel grow, and I'll see you on the next one.